What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. Today we are going to be taking a look at Myzery's Demon Angel, or The Demon Angel as it's actually titled. So this was part of the 2-disc set of the Para la Isla 20th Anniversary Edition release that was released at the Gathering of the Juggalos and is now available on psychopathicmerch.com. So yeah, that's the only way you can get your hands on this. From what I understand, the little bit of research I did do, the Demon Angel was actually originally supposed to be released at the Gathering of the Juggalos in 2015. There's a Faygo Lovers post about it, of why it wasn't released, and I'll just put a link to that in the description if you guys would like to go find out or read it. But yeah, this album has been in the works. From what I understand, most of these tracks on this album were released in 2013, 2014, which seems right. We'll get into that when we get into the tracks a little bit, but let's go ahead and jump right into this. That is the front. Dope ass fucking album cover. You guys know me, I'm all about album covers, and this is fucking dope. A beautiful illustration of Myzery standing there with some angel wings that are on fire. They're all black. That is fucking dope. I love the fact that the demon and the angel are fonted to represent to better represent what they're supposed to be. So I think that's absolutely dope. We're gonna crack this open. If you guys haven't watched my review of the 20th anniversary edition of Para la Isla, at the end of the video there will be a link in the end screen to go check it out. The packaging is all together, so I just kind of flipped this around for the sake of this review. So we'll crack it open, of course. That is the CD for Para la Isla. Flip it over. There is the CD for the Demon Angel. Absolutely, once again, fucking dope. Red Hatchet Man. Now, you guys, if you did watch the review, you probably already saw the Hatchet Man. We'll pull this out here. Once again, I'm not going to say this a whole lot, just because. If you haven't watched that review, we're going to skip over this and this because they pertain to Para la Isla. So let's get into this. There you have Myzery there, fucking chilling. So here you have just him talking about the album and how it's been a long time coming and everything, and then of course it has the credits there. So, which we'll get into the tracks, but there's one track on this track list that feels very recently released, and we'll get into that. We'll get into that right now because that's all there is to show right there. Actually, no, there wasn't, because we had that fucking Fearless Fred Fury, of course, promoting the new album, Fearless Fred Fury, which is dropping in October. If y'all didn't catch that fucking memo, I'm sure that's spread like wildfire already. Just for the sake of the remainder of this review, we'll put it in like that. Go ahead and flip it over. Focus on the Demon Angel portion of the back with the track list. That is Intro.
Life's full of misery. Everyone must stand up.
My Passion.
This my life, this my pain. Say my name, Myzery. It's my passion, this my love, it's my music.
Internally Bleeding.
I'm internally bleeding, blood dripping out of my eyes, out of my nose, out of my mouth, out of my ears, I'm out of my mind. Help me, hear me, demons coming for me, prepare me.
Going Crazy.
If I did, I wouldn't be Myzery, and that'd be that. Going crazy, going crazy. You don't want that, y'all don't want that. Cause lately,
Let Me Go.
I'm trapped in the dark world asking, let me go. Somebody take off these chains. Let me go.
Like This.
Gotta grind, focus now, cracking out my mind like this. Who you know gon' get poppin' like this? From the hood, from the first, gotta knock it like this. I lose what I
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
I'm knocking on the door, silence, no one answers. Cigarette smoke, yeah, I'm prone to cancer. Liquor in my liver and it's causing damage. Marijuana.
I Remember.
Simulate your mind and put your brain in the blender. We don't stand inside.
Possessed by the Devil.
I'm possessed by the devil, his fingers moving the strings. I'm a puppet, see him stupid, I'm doing this everything. Possessed by the devil, a puppet, he pulling strings.
Tired of Stressing.
Yeah, this is how I'm living, my writtens have low jack. If I lived it, then I spit it, and that's why I wrote that.
I'm tired of stressing. I got all respect.
1,000 Bodies.
I got 1,000 bodies in my bed. 1,000 bodies in my bed. I be killing bitches. I got 1,000 bodies
Don't Make Me Angry.
Feeling this way, let a sinner speak. Don't make me angry and make me release my Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Now say, I don't give
And the outro.
Struggle for control as we wrestle the true embodiment of what we truly are. A demon angel.
So right off the bat, I want to say the outro feels like it should have been more of the intro. I don't know if maybe this was a mix-up or not. I don't fully know. But I feel like the outro should have been the intro. It works better as an intro, but I mean, it can do its job as the outro. I just feel like it would have been more effective as the intro. That's all I want to say about that. So, standout tracks for me. I like My Passion. It kicks it off just perfectly. Say my name, Myzery. It's my passion. You know, it sets off the album wonderfully. I love that. Internally Bleeding. So I don't know Madchild. I'm assuming Schizo Madchild make up. What's that group from Canada? See, that's how little I know about it. I know Madchild's been kind of going solo right now, but I'm not familiar with a lot of Madchild's music. Swollen Members, that's what it was. I'm not familiar with Swollen Members at all. In fact, the first I had heard of them was because they did the track Music is Life off of the Mikey Clark Extra Pop Emporium from the White Pop Mighty Death Pop album. So, I want to say one thing about this fucking track, Internally Bleeding. Myzery's verse. I love it when artists do that type of shit. And he fucking did it, dude. He went and just fucking slaughtered it. Which pretty much kind of concretes that this was released, you know, easily could have been released 13, 14. It was definitely released before 17. It was definitely released before 2016 even. Because, you know, all the shout outs he's basically giving in his verse. He mentions Young Wicked. He mentions Twisted. He mentions, you know, a couple people that are now on Magic Ninja Entertainment. So, not saying he wouldn't now, but I don't see that kind of little shout out. I take them as shout outs. I know it's just being kind of punny in your lyrics, but it feels almost like a way to just show a little bit of love to each of the people being mentioned. So that definitely kind of tells me this was released some time ago and it's just now seeing the light of day. But absolutely love what he did on that verse so much, I'm gonna play it for you guys right now.
I'm internally bleeding, not take nine but acting strange. My posse, yeah, they bugging and clowning, acting insane. From the boondocks, I'm twisted, blazing shit to my brain. I'm an anybody killer, sending them to their grave. I got this axe, I murder boys till they feeling all of my pain. I smoke a J and act violent, psychotic, see how I change. I'm a man, just a schizo, accordingly I behave. I'm a motherfucking warrior, always come out and play. A man with a hatchet and addict to lick the blade. Cut my tongue and spit this blood in the pool till I am drained. I'm too dope, heads stay shaggy, they gathering, trying to save the missing link. Has been found, I'm buried in my grave. Not young, but I'm wicked, the sickness trapped in my brain. Got me internally bleeding, breathing in all this pain. I'm proud, I'm on a prowl, I'm a die for the dream. My time's up for the team, I'm internally bleeding.
See what I mean? He fucking killed that shit. Fucking great, man. The one thing I want to say about Knocking on Heaven's Door, this is what I was talking about before we jumped into the actual tracks. Knocking on Heaven's Door feels like a very recent release because the first time I listened to the song, I wasn't even paying attention to, like on my phone, I didn't pay attention to it saying, you know, Knocking on Heaven's Door featuring Violent J. I wasn't paying attention to that, I was just listening. And when it got to Violent J's verse, I listened to that entire verse without fully realizing that it was Violent J rapping. He sounded so different. I know his voice has been getting a little bit raspier, and most recently, I've pieced it together with some of the more recent shit they put out. So, now one thing I will say is on Let Me Go, which is another dope track, great fucking beat, I love the way that fucking goes. You can kind of tell by Jay's voice, this was Mighty Death Pop times, you know, so it could have easily been 13 or 14. His voice definitely sounded like the era of the Mighty Death Pop. So, some good standout tracks here. Possessed by the Devil. Obsessed. Tired of Stressing. There's some good tracks on here. Pretty much like Pala La Isla. This is an album that I like, but I probably won't listen to every day. It'll definitely see some back and forth rotations between this and other stuff. But it's good. All in all, I think it's a dope album, and it has me looking forward to some more Myzery. One thing I want to point out that I did not point out when I did the Pala La Isla review is a line in his thank yous here. He says here, right down in this area here, when Miz and ICP puts it down, shit gets real. Always has. You gave me the platform to shine again and the resources to make it fucking epic. To all the producers and engineers behind the scenes, none of this sees the light of day without your tireless efforts. And to you all, mad love. Again, a huge thank you to everyone I mentioned above, and especially everyone reading this right now. Because of you all, this journey continues. ... So I don't know if this means he's officially signed back with Psychopathic Records. I don't know if it means he'll be releasing future stuff with Psychopathic Records. I know right now Spanish side is doing some shit. I know that. I know Fuego Flames is gaining a lot of popularity with YouTubers and showing them love even. So I don't know what the future holds. I hear Myzery has caught wind of where Twin Gats is, and that Twin Gats is possibly going to be releasing a album entitled The Last Rida, which I'm definitely fucking looking forward to that, along with Little Ridas. But that's a topic for another video. I'll delve into that more later when I talk about the Little Ridas. But I'm definitely looking forward to some more Myzery. You know, the type of music he does isn't something that I immediately wake up with in my head, per se, but it's definitely music that I'm liking. I'm vibing to it. It's good shit. It's got a nice flow to it. It's got a nice mellow kind of, it's definitely a ride kind of music. Like, put it in the car and listen to it like that. Definitely some good music in that format. So anyway, that is my review for the Demon Angel. If you did not see my review for Para La Isla, these are kind of a two-part. I'm uploading them at the same time, so the end screen for Para La Isla is going up right now. So go check it out if you have not seen it. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.